maybe you are sitting in your favorite armchair right now, looking out the window and feeling a strange, quiet weight in your chest. The house is a little too quiet today. The phone hasn't rung all afternoon, and you find yourself wondering where all the years went. You spent decades building a life, caring for others, and rushing through endless, breathless days. But now, in this slower season, an unspoken emptiness seems to follow you from room to room. The dust motes dance in the late afternoon sun, landing on old family photographs, and you realize, with a sudden, sharp clarity, how much the world outside keeps moving, while you feel frozen in place. The roles that once defined you, the busy, professional, the protector, the anchor of the household, have gently dissolved, leaving behind a silence that feels heavy and unfamiliar. If you know this weight, if you feel invisible in the very life you worked so hard to create, please know that this video was made specifically for you. Welcome to Buddha's path to peace. Growing older is a profound journey of wisdom, yet many people still struggle with invisible burdens that destroy their daily inner joy. As we cross the threshold of 60 years, our perspective shifts, demanding a completely new understanding of what truly matters in life. We often waste our precious remaining time on 4 meaningless habits that drain our energy and prevent us from experiencing true peace. The first negative habit is chasing after respect and constantly feeling the need to prove your own value to your younger family. After retirement, many individuals experience intense anger and deep disappointment because they feel their voices no longer carry weight with their grandchildren. In budget philosophy, this desire to feel important is known as mana, which represents a form of ego and unnecessary personal pride. We must realize that a still lake does not need the wind to prove it is made of pure and refreshing water. Instead of arguing, learn the beautiful art of remaining silent, smiling gently, and listening deeply during your family dinner gatherings every evening. Your peaceful presence brings immense comfort to everyone around you, replacing the stressful need to constantly prove that your opinions are correct. When you release the heavy burden of pride, you create a harmonious environment where love flows naturally between different generations without resistance. True respect is never demanded through loud arguments. It is quietly earned through the gentle wisdom and calm demeanor you constantly display. Let go of the desire to control others, and you will discover a profound sense of freedom within your own peaceful heart. Every time you choose to smile instead of criticizing, you plant a beautiful seed of compassion in the garden of your family. The second, meaningless habit is constantly replaying old wounds and dwelling on painful memories from 10, 20, or even 40 years ago. Many older adults spend countless hours every week thinking about past betrayals, which only creates unnecessary suffering in their present daily lives. This continuous cycle of mental pain is called dukkha, a state of suffering that traps your mind in the shadows of yesterday. You must understand that forgiving someone is not a special favor you grant to them. It is ultimate liberation for yourself alone. Holding on to resentment is like drinking terrible poison and foolishly expecting the other person to suffer the deadly consequences of your actions. When a painful memory suddenly surfaces, gently pause your thoughts, take a deep breath, and bring your complete focus to the present. Tell yourself softly that the past is entirely gone, and you are resting safely right here in this exact moment of time. By anchoring yourself in the present reality, you break the heavy chains of old sadness and open your heart to new joy. Your mind is a sacred temple. Do not allow toxic memories to occupy the beautiful space meant for peace and spiritual growth. Every breath you take is a fresh opportunity to release the heavy burdens of yesterday and embrace the lightness of today completely. The third habit that destroys peace is drowning in useless worry about things that are entirely beyond your personal ability to control. We often agonize over the global economy, daily news updates, the choices our children make, and the unpredictable future of our grandchildren. This constant state of anxiety ignores the fundamental law of anicca, which teaches us that absolutely everything in life is always changing. Because the world is impermanent, trying to control the future is a futile effort that only exhausts your mind and your spirit. To overcome this anxiety, you should practice the method of 2 circles, which helps you visualize where to focus your daily energy. The large outer circle contains all the global events and external situations that you worry about but simply cannot change or control. The small inner circle represents the immediate actions you can take today to bring joy to yourself and to those around you. Focus your precious energy entirely on the inner circle. Call your children to express love, take a quiet walk, or smile warmly. When you direct your attention to simple, daily tasks, the massive dark clouds of global worry begin to fade from your mind. You cannot stop the rain from falling, but you can choose to build a sturdy shelter of mindfulness to protect your heart. Let the world spin in its chaotic rhythm, while you remain perfectly centered in the quiet sanctuary of your own mindful awareness. The fourth meaningless habit is delaying your spiritual life and constantly waiting for a vague future day to begin your inner practice. Many people mistakenly believe they must wait until their children are fully settled or their finances are perfectly stable before seeking peace. Others feel they are simply too old, or they have made too many mistakes in life to start walking the spiritual path. In truth, your golden years are the most perfect time for spiritual awakening because worldly ambitions have naturally started to fade away. You do not need to wait for a better moment. The present second is the only time you truly possess and control. Begin your journey simply by dedicating just 5 minutes every morning to sit in complete silence and observe your natural breathing pattern. Do not judge your wandering thoughts. Simply watch them come and go like soft white clouds drifting across a vast blue sky. This gentle practice of mindfulness will slowly transform your entire perspective, bringing a profound sense of clarity to your everyday, daily activities. Spiritual growth is not a massive mountain to climb. It is a quiet garden you cultivate daily with infinite patience and love. As you let go of these 4 negative habits, you will notice a remarkable shift in how you experience your daily existence. You will stop fighting against the natural flow of time and start embracing the profound beauty of aging with grace and dignity. Every wrinkle on your face tells a unique story of survival, resilience, and the quiet wisdom you have gathered over the decades. Do not hide your age or feel ashamed of your changing body. Celebrate the incredible journey that has brought you here today. The physical limitations of older age are simply an invitation to turn your attention inward and explore the vast landscapes of consciousness. When the external world becomes less demanding, your internal world opens up, offering endless opportunities for deep reflection and genuine spiritual discovery. Letting go is not about losing your identity or giving up on life. It is about stripping away what is no longer necessary. Imagine a hot air balloon releasing heavy sandbags. As you drop your mental burdens, your spirit naturally rises higher into the sky. You are not defined by your past achievements, your accumulated wealth, or the social status you held during your busy working years. Your true value lies in the kindness you share, the peace you cultivate, and the gentle love you offer to the world. Approach each new morning as a sacred gift, a fresh opportunity to breathe deeply and appreciate the simple miracles of existence everywhere. Notice the golden sunlight filtering through the green leaves. Listen to the cheerful birds singing and feel the cool breeze on your skin. These small moments of pure awareness are the true treasures of life, far more valuable than any material possessions or fleeting fame. Share your hard-earned wisdom with the younger generation, not through forceful lectures, but through the inspiring example of your own peaceful living. Children and grandchildren will naturally gravitate toward you when they sense the calm, accepting, and loving energy that radiates from your presence. You become a sturdy anchor in their busy and chaotic lives, offering them a safe harbor of unconditional love and steady support. Remember that the journey of spiritual awakening does not require you to become a perfect saint or live in a remote monastery. It simply requires a sincere willingness to observe your own mind, acknowledge your negative habits, and gently guide yourself back to peace. Be incredibly compassionate with yourself when you stumble. Old habits take time to dissolve, and every small step forward is a victory. Celebrate your progress, no matter how tiny it may seem, because consistent daily practice eventually leads to massive transformations in your consciousness. As you continue to meditate and reflect, you will discover an inner sanctuary that remains completely untouched by the storms of life. This inner refuge provides endless comfort and strength, allowing you to face any physical or emotional challenges with remarkable grace and courage. The fear of death naturally diminishes when you realize that your true essence is entirely beyond the temporary physical form you inhabit. You are a timeless expression of universal consciousness, forever connected to the infinite web of life that surrounds and sustains us all. Embrace the beautiful impermanence of existence. Just as the autumn leaves fall gracefully to the ground, we too must eventually transition onward. This transition is not an end, but a glorious return to the pure source of love and light from which we emerged. Until that moment arrives, live fully in the present, savoring every breath and cherishing every connection you make with other living beings. Let your heart remain wide open, allowing the boundless compassion of the universe to flow through you and heal the broken world. You have the profound power to transform your own suffering into a beacon of hope and inspiration for everyone who crosses your path. Your peaceful smile can literally change the trajectory of another person during a difficult day, reminding them that true serenity is possible. Never underestimate the immense impact of a life lived with deep mindfulness, gentle kindness, and an unwavering commitment to inner spiritual peace. The legacy you leave behind will not be measured by money, but by the beautiful memories of love you created with others. Focus on building emotional wealth. Accumulate moments of joy, laughter, and deep connection that will echo through eternity long after you depart. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made in your youth. You were simply learning and growing through the complex challenges of existence. Every error was a vital stepping stone that ultimately guided you toward the profound wisdom and understanding you possess right here today. Release any lingering guilt or regret. These heavy emotions serve no purpose other than to keep you chained to an unchangeable past. You are entirely worthy of peace, happiness, and profound spiritual fulfillment, regardless of the flaws and imperfections you may perceive in yourself. The universe loves you exactly as you are, unconditionally and infinitely, embracing every aspect of your unique and beautiful human life journey. Trust in the divine timing of your life. Everything has unfolded exactly as it needed to for your ultimate growth and awakening. As you surrender to the natural flow of existence, you will find that life becomes effortless, joyful, and filled with unexpected miracles. The heavy burden of trying to control everything finally lifts, replaced by a deep, abiding trust in the benevolent intelligence of creation. You become a graceful dancer in the grand cosmic ballet, moving in perfect harmony with the mysterious rhythms of the vast universe. Let go of the desperate need to understand everything intellectually. True wisdom often arises in the quiet spaces beyond logical human thought. Rest in the profound mystery of existence, allowing yourself to be constantly amazed by the intricate beauty and complexity of the world. Cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for every experience, both the joyful and the painful, as they have all contributed to your growth. Gratitude is the master key that unlocks the door to lasting happiness, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary blessings that fill your soul. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your entire reality shifts into a state of glorious abundance. The simple ability to breathe, to see the sky, and to feel the earth beneath your feet is a profound daily miracle. Never take these basic gifts for granted. Celebrate them with a joyful heart and a mind completely anchored in the present moment. As we approach the end of this journey together, take a moment to reflect on the 4 meaningless habits we have discussed. Ask yourself honestly which of these heavy burdens you are still carrying, and make a firm decision to release them right now. You do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders anymore. It is finally time to rest peacefully. Give yourself the supreme permission to be truly happy, unburdened by the expectations of others or the haunting shadows of your past. Step boldly into the radiant light of your golden years, armed with the profound wisdom of letting go and the power of mindfulness. Your life is a beautiful masterpiece, and the final chapters can be the most peaceful, inspiring, and spiritually fulfilling of them all. Write these remaining pages with the ink of deep compassion, boundless love, and an unwavering dedication to your own inner spiritual peace. May your days be filled with quiet joy, and may your nights be blessed with deep, restorative sleep and incredibly peaceful dreams. May you always remember that you are deeply loved, profoundly valued, and absolutely essential to the beautiful tapestry of this wondrous universe. Let the gentle teachings of the Buddha guide your steps, illuminating the path ahead with the brilliant light of eternal truth and wisdom. Walk this sacred path with confidence, knowing that every mindful breath brings you closer to the ultimate liberation of your beautiful soul. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your step toward peace begins right here in this moment. We sincerely hope this message has touched your heart and provided you with valuable tools to enhance the quality of your life. Please share this video with anyone who might benefit from these gentle reminders about the true nature of peace and graceful aging. Together, we can create a beautiful ripple effect of compassion and mindfulness that touches countless lives across generations all around the world. Thank you for dedicating your precious time to explore these profound spiritual truths with us today on this beautiful journey of awakening. May you continue to cultivate inner peace, radiate boundless love, and embrace the magnificent beauty of your golden years with absolute joy. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content designed to nourish your soul and uplift your spirit every single day. This is Buddha Path to Peace, wishing you a profoundly beautiful, deeply peaceful, and incredibly blessed continuation of your magnificent life journey.